Really? Oh, nice. Thank you. Yeah, exactly. That's the right shape.
The military training instructors are marching the graduates onto the parade field for today's ceremony. As the flights move into position, we would like to take a moment and ask visitors to help us keep our graduates healthy and safe. Please cover your mouth while coughing or sneezing. Wash your hands frequently, utilize hand sanitizer, and avoid attendance at ceremonies if you are experiencing flu-like symptoms. Additionally, for the safety and comfort of those around you, we ask that you refrain from going onto the grassy areas and remain in your respective seating area when taking photos during the ceremony. At the conclusion of the ceremony, you may proceed onto the parade grounds after the flights are dismissed. Please be cautious when ascending and descending the bleachers. Use handrails where available and watch for tripping, slipping, and falling hazards. Finally, restroom facilities are located in the buildings on either side of the parking lot. During this morning's ceremony, smoking and the consumption of alcoholic beverages is not permitted. At this time, please silence all cell phones and other electronic devices. Thank you, and enjoy today's ceremony. Good morning. I am Technical Sergeant Cameron Neer, and I will be your narrator for today's ceremony. Today's basic military training graduation is a celebration of the achievements of these graduates. It is also a ceremony that both teaches and appreciates our military heritage. Drill is an integral part of military history, a prominence that rests on the fact that its fundamental purpose was to prepare troops for battle. For the most part, drill procedures practiced in the past were identical to the tactical maneuvers employed on the battlefield. It was this aspect of drill which made it such an important part of training. Even today, drill remains a necessary and useful training activity for instilling discipline and esprit de corps. Over 240 years ago, General Washington enlisted the assistance of Baron von Steuben, a distinguished Prussian officer, to help instill discipline. Baron von Steuben arrived at Valley Forge in February of 1778, facing an army of several thousand undisciplined, half-starved, wretched men in rags. To correct these conditions, he set to work immediately and wrote regulations designed to teach the discipline of drill to a model company of 120 selected men. Discipline became a part of the military for these individuals as they learned to respond to commands without hesitation. As they mastered the art of drill and began to work as a team, this group developed a collective sense of pride in themselves and in their unit. Watching this model company perform, observers were amazed to see how quickly and efficiently the troops could be massed and maneuvered into different battle formations. Later, members of this model company were assigned throughout the regular army to teach drill. It was through this simple emphasis on drill that the effectiveness and efficiency of Washington's Continental Army were improved. In 1789, Baron von Steuben wrote the American Army's first field manual, the regulations for the order and discipline of the troops of the United States. The drill procedures placed into effect at Valley Forge remained unchanged for over 85 years, and many of these same procedures are still in use today. One form of drill is the salute. Since early times, men-at-arms have used some form of salute as an exchange of greeting, the most popular of which has been the hand salute. This exchange has been preserved, and its use continued in all modern militaries, which inherit their traditions from the age of chivalry. Throughout today's ceremony, you will see flights presenting arms as one form of the military salute. The civilian counterpart of the salute is manifested in various ways, such as placing the right hand over the heart when the national anthem is played, or raising the hand when greeting a friend. The military salute is given in the same manner as a gesture of recognition and a friendly greeting to a comrade in the honorable profession of arms. To maintain proper decorum and respect for events such as this, we ask that you abide by the following standards while you are here. First, there will be times that you will be asked to stand for the invocation, the playing of the national anthem, the playing of the Air Force song, the reciting of the Oath of Enlistment, and the Airman's Creed. Second, we ask that you remain silent during these times, reflecting on the price that has been paid for our freedom. Third, we ask that you pay respects to the flag during the national anthem and as it passes during the review. Military members and veterans in uniform will stand at attention and render a salute. Civilians should stand and place their right hand over their heart. Veterans and military members not in uniform may render a salute or place their right hand over their heart. After the last note of the national anthem and after the flags have passed, you may return your hand to your From the 320th Training Squadron, Technical Sergeant Jeffrey Walker. From the 320th Training Squadron, Staff Sergeant Bradley Maurer. From the 321st Training Squadron, Staff Sergeant Desiree Barajas. From the 322nd Training Squadron, Staff Sergeant Hunter Searles. From the 322nd Training Squadron, Technical Sergeant Bianca Parham. we ask all military training instructors, past and present, to stand in a sign of unity as our newest instructors recite the MTI Pledge. The military training instructor hat that I wear. The dark blue campaign hat these instructors received today has been the symbol of the MTI Corps since 1974. These instructors will carry on the traditions and esprit de corps of the United States Air Force as they pass on their knowledge to our newest generation of airmen. Our Commander of Airmen is Staff Sergeant Deshaun Harris. Colonel Allen will review today's ceremony. Flight 601, led by Staff Sergeant Bradley Maurer, military training instructor, hometown Columbus, Ohio. From the 321st Training Squadron, ET Excellence Flight and Academic Excellence Flight, Flight 602, led by Technical Sergeant Xavier Ingram, military training instructor, hometown Charlotte, North Carolina. Flight 603, led by Technical Sergeant Mark Julius Gabriel, military training instructor trainer, hometown Tarlac, Philippines. Flight 606, led by Technical Sergeant Martin Inzunza, military training instructor, hometown Los Angeles, California. The Color Guard from the 322nd Training Squadron, led by Technical Sergeant Landon Moore, military training instructor trainer, hometown San Antonio, Texas. From the 331st Training Squadron, Flights 610 and 611, led by Technical Sergeant Casey Clement, military training instructor, hometown St. Petersburg, Florida. From the 324th Training Squadron, B Squadron Staff, led by Staff Sergeant Tamia Johnson, military training instructor, hometown Hinesville, Georgia. From the 322nd Training Squadron, Flight 607, led by Technical Sergeant Kyle Rodas, military training instructor, hometown Hollister, California. Flight 608, led by Staff Sergeant Hunter Searles, military training instructor, hometown Dover, Delaware. Flight 609, led by Technical Sergeant Bianca Parham, military training instructor, hometown Woodbury, Georgia. From the 331st Training Squadron, Flight 612, led by Technical Sergeant Dominique Rockley, military training instructor, hometown Willington, Delaware. Flight 613, led by Technical Sergeant Jacob Ergen, military training instructor trainer, hometown Hamilton, Iowa. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing and singing of the United States Air Force song. Thank you. You may be seated. Musical support for this morning's ceremony has been provided by the airmen from the 321st Training Squadron. performing under the direction of Staff Sergeant Jacob Wright, military training instructor, hometown Mono, Texas. These individuals have been hand-selected to perform for today's ceremony. In addition to completing all basic training syllabus and training requirements, Drum and Bugle Corps members commit additional training hours for practice throughout their weeks of training. Their extra effort and commitment demonstrate teamwork and the Air Force's core value, service before self. With each Drum and Bugle Corps performance, they honor the long-standing tradition of live music at formal military ceremonies. Ladies and gentlemen, rendering a flying salute to our graduating airman is one AC-130J Ghost Rider, call sign Shadow 73. Shadow 73 is flown by Major Lawrence Bria and Captain Andrew Beal, also accompanied by Special Mission Aviators Master Sergeant Ross Reichenmeyer and Staff Sergeant Christian Miller. This aircraft is the 79th Mission Operations Squadron, Special Operations Team, Air Force Base, New Mexico.